Okay, guys, give me a second while I get this set up here. I figured I'd give you a run through on my settlements just so you can see what I'm doing here. This is Derick Baileys. He's my sniper build. I've got, as you can see, this is Sanctuary. I've got two apartment buildings set up. Building 556 ammo in here. And this is one apartment building. I'm going to call the elevator down. I figured I'd try an elevator for this build on my apartments. And I've got all the apartments looking pretty much the same. They each have their own bedrooms with closing doors. I forgot to put in a stove. Let me get that real quick. Oh, it's crafting. Come on. I'll have to do that for all three. But I've changed the furniture up a little bit for each apartment, except for like for beds, and I gave them all foot lockers. That way they have someplace to store their equipment. But I liked the elevator because it kept all the space in the apartment for the furniture and stuff. I didn't have to break it up for an inside stairwell. Oops, forgot the stove on this one. Come here. And I did that with both the apartment buildings. So I have 18 beds for two buildings. I got plenty of food. Let's see, I'm up to 41 for food. So I have no worries there. And this is my second apartment building. Like I said, I changed up the furniture a little bit just to make them all slightly different. I'll do the stoves later in this building. I didn't get that perk until recently, but as you can see, all the furniture is slightly different, the couches and chairs. The picnic tables are all the same though, that way they've got some place to sit and eat after they cook their food. Built up the stores. I got as many as I can right now. I need to assign someone to this, but I gotta find someone that's unassigned. Why the heck is he outside when he's supposed to be in here? He's supposed to be running the bar. I'm going to put the medical over here, and I'll probably put the clothing over here. The weapons will go right over here. I give each of them a seat in case they want to sit down for a while, but oh, and I've got my patio built up. It's got the picnic tables or patio tables, 2 chairs for each one. Let's see if I can get him to run the bar. I like those little lamp posts. They're pretty cool. They don't put out a lot of light, but altogether they make it nice and cozy. Let's see if he comes to the bar. Sometimes these people will, and sometimes they won't. Anyway, I'll check back with that later. Right now, it's time to head to the next one. Which, Abernathy Farm, I don't have anything built up there. Sunshine Tidings. I didn't build up. Grey Garden, no. I've sent robots to each of my settlements. I haven't got that one yet. Oh, I did Jamaica Plains. Couldn't do an elevator on that one. I had to do the internal stairwell. And the same with Somerville Place. Somerville Place is a pain to build on. Figures. Give me a minute, guys. I'll turn it daylight.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to pep.
Okay, how do you pause it? I guess I'm not going to. Sorry about this, guys. I can't figure out how to pause.
I don't think we met. Can I do it out loud?
Uh, What the heck?
Yeah, let me show you. Sure.
Okay. He's there.
Seems to be growing well.
There's one of the robots. That's Jason. I didn't want to take corn, but unfortunately, the game doesn't always do what I want. But this is the barracks I built. Got 2 stoves in here because it's gonna house quite a few people. As you can see, got a couple of couches and beds with foot lockers. The upper 2 floors and the lower floors, just this space. Oh, come on. I've got some turrets on top of the building, and I've got them all the way around. This place is a pain to build on because it's so tight. It's so tiny that it's hard to do anything with.
I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
If the space was bigger, it would be great. I had to make 2 of the water pumps, the powered ones. It's got enough light and space for all the people that'll show up here. It would be nice if I could just build out a little bit further this way. If I could have built out to the water, I'd have just put in a water purifier right there. Unfortunately, I can't really do squat with this. And it's such a decent sized town, you'd think you'd get a good space out of it. But no. Alright. Now let's go to Somerville. Oops. There it is. Wow, there's already 6 there. And I just completed that one yesterday. I never played it last night. I've got guard posts basically on each corner. There's one over there.
I'm new here. Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
What the hell? Why would they do that? Alright, let's assign her to some of the corn. If I can get in there. Okay.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
That was the last robot I made. I had to add an extra generator because it kept cutting out some of the power on me. There's the 3rd and the 4th guard towers over there. See, I had to build up on a dang hillside, which makes it darn difficult. And you can never get the weeds covered. But I figure as long as they got a good place to sleep and room to relax, there's 2 stoves in there, it's well lit, we got the ceiling bulbs in all of the apartments, in all the buildings basically, except this one. I put the hanging bulbs because the ceilings are so high. And they put out more light than those round fixtures do. But I figure that'll work for what I'm doing. I don't even know if I did anything with this. I've got nothing. Put water. I've got some food. But I didn't set up a beacon or anything else here, which means I probably didn't put any beds. No. So only the beds that were here are in it. Just the, I think I've got 3 guard posts, I don't remember. Maybe not. I know I normally put one up here.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
I just want to trade a few things.
No, I don't. You're gonna be a guard. I'll have to check. Really? I'm gonna see if I brought any supplies with. Only what I needed to build the turrets. Yep. I'll eventually get all of this settlements built up. But for now, I figured I'd give you guys a quick tour and show you what I've got. It's time for me to hunt down the railroad so I can do a couple of their quests and get the ballistic armor mod so that I can armor up my military fatigues and battered fedora. That makes it a lot easier when you're running around without armor on. Or I should say, without a suit on, the T-45s or whatever. But I will catch you later, guys.